Dear students, today in this video we will discuss about rotational motion. Okay. So when an object turns or spins about a fixed axis, it is called rotational motion. So all of you see the spinning top. Okay. So what happens is, say this is the axis, the body rotates keeping this axis fixed. So that type of motion will be your rotational motion. Example, motion of a spinning top. All of you see spinning top. Motion of earth on its axis. Then motion of the blades of a helicopter. Motion of a giant wheel. Okay. So when we are talking of motion of earth on its axis, let us take this example. Okay. So if you see this one, this is the earth, this axis. So what happens is, the earth is rotating on its axis. Okay, this is fixed. So as a result of rotation, what do you get? You get day and night. So that is an example of what type of motion? Rotational motion. Then blades of a helicopter. So the blades of a helicopter, it moves or rotates on its own axis, meaning the blades of the helicopter does not move from one place to another. It remains at one place and keeps on moving. So that is an example of rotational motion. Then motion of a giant wheel. So when you say the motion of a giant wheel, the wheel moves like this. If you are sitting on a position, that is a circular motion. Okay, but what happens is, the wheel does not move from one place to another. It rotates on its own axis. It remains on its own axis and does not change its position. So now, don't confuse between circular and rotational motion. What is the difference? In a circular motion, okay, the position of the body changes in a circular way. But in case of rotational motion, the body rotates remaining at a fixed position or axis. I have given you an example of say merry-go-round. Okay, merry-go-round. Merry-go-round. Now, all of you see the merry-go-round in the park. The merry-go-round moves like this. So, if you are sitting on the merry-go-round, your motion will be circular. Okay, but the motion of the merry-go-round will be your rotational, because the merry-go-round is not moving from one place to another, but it is rotating on its axis. I think it's clear what is the difference between circular and rotational motion. In a circular motion, the body moves in a circular way. Correct? For example, another example I am giving you, ceiling fan. Okay? The motion of the ceiling fan is rotational. Okay? Why? Because the ceiling fan is moving on its axis. The ceiling fan is moving on its axis. It is not changing position. But if you take a point on the blade, okay? If you take a point on the blade, the position of the point on the blade moves in a circular way. So that will be your circular motion. Okay? Then examples of rotational motion, spinning wheel. So if you consider this spinning wheel, it is not changing its position. It is remaining at one place. This is the axis. On its axis, it is moving. So what type of motion it will have? It will have rotational motion. Then motion of a spinning top. All of you have seen the spinning top. What is the axis? The axis is this one. On its axis, it is moving. Okay? Same way on the fan. So this is the axis of rotation. On this axis, the fan is moving. So it will have a rotational motion. Same way pin wheel. Pin wheel, freaky, or we say, sokuri we say no in Assamese. So if you take tire rotation. It moves on its axis. So that type of motion will be your rotational motion. Okay. Then periodic motion. So what do you mean by periodic motion? Period. Period is after regular interval. Okay. Say in our school, how many periods you have? We have 7 periods. So each period continues for how many minutes? Say 40 minutes. So that 40 minutes is repeated. First period, after 40 minutes, you will have the second period. That way. Clear? So when an object repeats its motion after some time or after regular interval of time, it is called periodic motion. So examples are motion of a pendulum. All of you have seen a pendulum. If you say take a thread, tie a stone here and make it move, it will move like this. So this is an example of a pendulum. This one you have in your old clock also. In old clock we have pendulum. Then branch of a tree moving to and fro. This is a new term, to and fro. Okay. So to and fro means back. It is moving. If you start from here, the pendulum, it will move to this position. It will not go on moving like this. It will move to this position. It will come back, cross this position, again go to this position. Okay. So to and fro, again it will come to this position, meaning it is repeating its motion. So this word we use together, to and fro. Okay. Or one more way we can say back and forth. We'll use it together, to and fro or back and forth motion. Then motion of a child on a swing. All of you have seen motion of a child on a swing. It moves in this direction. It doesn't move as a whole. It doesn't move. It will come till here maximum. Again it will go back, cross this position till here. Again it moves back. Motion of strings of a guitar. Motion of seconds hand of a clock. Repeats its motion. Then what is that? Revolution of the earth around the sun. So because of revolution, what do we have? We have season. Okay. So when we are talking of revolution, this is also an example of periodic motion. Periodic motion means the motion in which a body repeats its motion after some time or after regular interval of time. So these are the examples of periodic motion. Okay. Let me stop here.